My porn addiction started when I was 13, and I struggled so much with it to quit because it was so normalised. Everyone did it, and not only that, everyone said it was good for you. It's good for prostate cancer, anxiety, depression. It's just good. Everyone does it. It'd be weird not to watch it, right? I mean, watching two strangers have sex on a camera is normal, right? Obviously. So I knew something was wrong because I felt like a loser and guilty every time I watched it. I knew it wasn't normal. I think everyone knows that. But I kept coping and saying, well, everyone else watches it, so I'll do it. It's good for you anyway. I don't want to get prostate cancer anyway. So I'm going to do it. And that made the addiction even worse. But eventually I was sick of it. Sick of feeling like a loser, so I tried to quit. And the way I tried to quit was I told myself, right, I'm never watching porn ever again. I'll get onto NoFap. And within 2 weeks, I'll quit. Because I'm not that addicted, right? Couldn't get 3 days in. Could not get past 3 days because I told myself I'm never watching porn again. Okay? So I'd go 1 or 2 days, only because I was motivated. That's the only reason I made it even 2 days. Wake up on day 3, biggest urge in my life, relapse within half an hour of waking up. And at the end of the video, I'll tell you how I overcame my urges. Better than anything I've ever tried. Within 30 minutes of waking up, I'd relapse. I'd feel so guilty about it that I'd relapse again and again. The day's ruined. I'll do it 5 times today and I'll start again tomorrow. So I did eventually quit porn at 19, which is faster than 99% of the planet. Here's what I did. So the first thing I did was saving the load analogy. All right, this is what I came up with. Instead of telling yourself, or instead of telling myself, you're never watching porn ever again, I said, all right, don't watch porn tonight. Okay, instead of watching it every day, once a day, skip tonight, but you can watch it tomorrow. Okay, we're not depriving ourselves. We're not saying you're never watching porn again. Don't get all sad, which is going to lead you to watching porn. Just don't watch it tonight. You don't even feel like watching it tonight, is what I told myself. Even if I was feeling like it, you don't even like it that much. You don't really want to watch it. You're just kind of bored. Skip it tonight and watch it tomorrow, because think about how good it's going to feel tomorrow. If you skip tonight, save the load for tomorrow and it'll feel amazing. And once tomorrow comes, if you do want to watch it, I did, because I told myself I could, okay? Instead of saying, you're never watching porn again, I said, don't watch it tonight, but watch it tomorrow, okay? Because it'll feel great. Reward yourself. And then the next day, try going 2 days without it, all right? Not quitting cold turkey, just 2 days. And then imagine how good it's going to feel on day 3, okay? Because this is a lot more positive than saying, never watching porn again at all, because it's depressing, right? Because I was still addicted. So instead of just saying that, I said, don't watch it tonight, watch it tomorrow. Because of how good it's going to feel, the reward is going to feel great, you're not going to feel as guilty, all these benefits, okay? Because this way, I'm watching it slightly less each week, to the point where I'll be like, all right, well, I'll watch it once a week now, because that's what I've sort of been doing. It's going to feel great. And then I'll make it to once every 2 weeks. That's the point you get to. It is not easy, it's not hard, it's simple. Saving the load is a lot better than saying you're never watching it again. The next thing I did was I made my sessions as fast as possible. So when I was at the point watching it once a week, I was coping sometimes and saying, well, I'm only watching it once a week, so I might as well watch it for like 3 hours, make the most of it. That is still a lot work. That's still terrible, right? Because that still affects you a lot more than watching it for 3 minutes, okay? Because you're still watching it, you're still frying your brain, you're still going to be addicted, feeling guilty and shameful, sleep deprived if you're spending all that time watching it, if you're doing it before bed. You're just going to feel like a loser. So I don't use this as a cope, okay? That watching it for 3 hours is the same as 3 minutes. Wasting time, feel like a loser, so you're going to wake up feeling shit, which is going to lead you to watching porn again. Watching it for 3 minutes, all right, it don't feel great, but, you know, you don't feel like as much of a loser. It's not good for you, but it almost feels productive. You don't waste time, and you get the exact same pleasure as the 3 hours. Okay, so I made my sessions as fast as possible. I made it into a game. I watched porn 5 minutes last week. I'll watch it 4 minutes this week. Instead of saying, right, make it boring, you know, watch it as fast as possible and get it done with, I was like, all right, I'll make it a game. I'll try and do it as fast as possible to try and beat my high score, okay? So you're going to make it, or I had to make it, as fun as possible to quit, or else I would have given up. The final thing I did was how I overcame my urges. Now, people like to say, use willpower to overcome the urges, right? Use your discipline. Well, let's imagine we do that. Imagine I woke up in bed with an urge to watch porn, in my same bed that I've watched porn for years, and I'm trying to resist the urge. I'm going to use willpower. I'm staying in bed, bearing in mind. I'm staying in bed. I've still got the urge. My willpower starts there for the day. After 10 minutes, willpower goes to there. After half an hour of waking up, I've got no willpower left, or discipline, whatever you want to call it, because it drains. People seem to think you've got unlimited willpower. Well, if you did, we'd all be jacked millionaires, because our willpower and discipline would never run out. It drains. So within half an hour of waking up, it's gone. So what do? Well, I'm going to jack off, right? Because I've got no discipline left. I'm still in bed. So my brain's thinking, oh, he's still in bed, wants to watch porn. He's clearly going to watch it right now. He doesn't know you're trying to quit. Let's help him out. Let's make him more horny. Give him some mental fantasies until he jacks off. Not because it's against you. It's trying to help you. It thinks you want to watch porn because you're in bed. Now, back to what I was saying. You've got no discipline left and you've just jacked off within half an hour. Your discipline does not go back up after that. It stays there for the whole day until you go to sleep that night. So what are the chances of you watching porn another 3 times, ordering a pizza, getting fat, but getting lazy, not going to the gym? So much higher because you've drained your willpower for what? You still jacked off. You just drained your willpower for nothing. So the best way to overcome urges is through action, by getting up and moving. Because by getting up and moving from your comfortable bed, your brain is being told, I'm not watching porn right now, clearly. I'm going for a walk. I'm going to the gym. I'm going for a shower. I don't watch porn in these places because I'm not a weirdo. I'm leaving my bed. I don't need these urges. And your brain is not scheming against you thinking, oh, I'll get you now. As soon as you get to the gym, urges like mad. No, it's thinking, all right, fair enough. I'll give you some energy. I'll give you some testosterone for the gym, for the walk, so you can enjoy it. And maybe later we can watch porn. So it's going to get rid of the urge, the erection, everything. Before you've even left the house, before you put your shoes on to leave, the urge will be gone because you've got up and moved. That's how you communicate with your brain. Say, I'm not watching it right now. Not out loud, but in your brain, like, I'm not watching it. You can see I'm moving. Get rid of the urge. And that's the best way to overcome urges. That's why discipline is the worst way to overcome urges. And that's why saving the load, making your sessions fast, and that's how you overcome your urges, is the best way to beat porn. That's how I did it faster than 99% of the planet. If you need more help, link below. If this helped, please subscribe because it's free and you can always change your mind later. And goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but under this video is my paid porn quitting secrets course. It just helps you quit porn faster, supports me. So once you feel like you trust me enough, you can check it out. There's a massive discount going on right now. So if you're interested, I'd do it now. And once you buy it, by the way, I'm going to give you a free bonus section, which teaches you how to speak to girls, which becomes a lot easier when you quit porn.